Okay, hey guys, Jojo Kiros here. We are at Collision 2016, and one of my favorite companies that I've seen on the pitch stage is Alberto's City Flag. So Alberto, tell me a little bit, how did you come up with the concept? I'm gonna give you the mic, okay?
Sounds good. How you doing, guys? So, the most important thing is how do you connect citizens and local government? That was the question. How did I come up with the concept? Was organizing, talking to people, knocking on doors, being out there, talking to the voters, and I realized that there was a tangible need for change. So,
right.
Yeah, that's how it came up. Yeah.
And then as far as, City Flag, how does it work?
So it's very simple, easy to use. Even my mom can use it.
Okay.
So you flag an issue such as a pothole, graffiti, anything that you see on the street that is relevant, an infrastructure issue, you take a picture of it, you flag it, it becomes a red flag. In that moment, you have given power to the people. You have given them a seat at the table in the policy-making process.
Right.
After that, they receive that information.
The government receives it?
Yeah, through a CRM system, which is
right.
a citizen relationship management system.
Okay.
And then once they receive that, then you get a receipt, right, on an email, telling you the progress, of the pothole you just flagged. And from there, let's say the government, fixes the issue. It becomes a green flag. And you can see the green flag in your map in real time. So it's quite outstanding. It's easy to use, 72-hour return, of flagging the issue. So it's quite fast, but also very efficient.
Right, and so governments here are using it now in the States?
So right now we have a beta in San Antonio.
Right.
And then in Monterrey, Mexico, and Mexico City. And as of right now, after 3 months of using the CRM in Monterrey, we had about 12,000 reports. That's about triple the amount of the usual reports you have. So this is the future. As we move forward into the 21st century, this is gonna be, the key to connecting citizens and local government, internet and mobile.
And besides, when you were on the pitch stage, you were also saying that a citizen can, report like a pothole, the government fixes it, and for reporting that, they get rewards. Can you explain that a little bit?
Definitely. So, Jojo, let me tell you. So right now, gamification is key, right? If you look at most of the apps right now, how do you create an engagement loop? That's the question.
Right.
How do you have users to return and use your application? That is the question.
What's in it for me?
Exactly. Right. So what we created is a gamified platform where the more you participate, right, you get points. And you can exchange those points for real-time incentives, like a 2-for-1 at a local coffee shop, or 30% discount at your favorite local restaurant. So what we're doing is also incentivizing users, but actually promoting the local economy.
You know what? I think this could really work well in the Philippines.
Yeah, I think so too.
Can we talk later on? See if we can bring it.
Yes, I think so. Let's do it.
Alberto, thank you, brother.
Pleasure meeting you.
Hey,
brother.
I'll see you in there. Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, guys. This, I think, is going to be a great thing in Manila. Can you imagine? You're seeing a pothole or something that's wrong with the road. You take a picture of it, and then you also get, a Starbucks coffee for doing that? Potentially. Let's see if we could bring it there. Awesome.
Are you struggling to make your mortgage payments? With an FHA-insured reverse program, you absolutely stop making mortgage payments for as long as you live. To qualify, you must 1. Be 62 years of age or older. 2. Have a property that is owner-occupied. 3. Make the payments for insurance and taxes. Easy to qualify with a mortgage-only credit check. Go to www.bankingdoor.com to start putting the money back into your life.
Hello my friends, I'm Professor Hans von Puppet here today to talk about refinancing your mortgage. Did you know interest rates are at an all-time low right now? That's right, they are way down. You know what that means? It means you should consider refinancing your mortgage to a lower rate. Think about all the things you could do with the money you'll save. Other than saving it, of course. A super overpriced haircut, maybe. A diamond-encrusted Mercedes-Benz. An imaginary friend. A Nick Cage pillowcase. The possibilities are literally endless. But seriously, go to www.bankingdoor.com to see how much you can save.
Newsflash! Buying in Manila has never been easier. Find out why thousands of people use iBuy Manila to find their condominiums and homes in the Philippines. Log into our website, select which properties you like, and receive free property reports below fair market value. Now is the time to own before prices increase. Payment plans and mortgage financing also available. Go to ibuymanila.com. That's ibuymanila.com.
Money Minute, your quick trip to financial well-being. Now here's JoJo and Maricel Quiroz.
Hi, JoJo and Maricel here, your personal financial trainers, ready to give you your weekly money-making exercise. We do all the heavy lifting. All you have to do is flex your money muscle.
Welcome back, Kapuso, to another installment of KMG Money Minute. Today we'll be hearing from a biomedical inventor.
That's right. Howard Leonard has successfully crowdfunded many of his projects, and if that's something you're interested in, you won't want to miss this.
My name is Howard Leonhard, and I've got 5 tips for crowdfunding success for you. Tip number 1, build an engaged audience and join in the conversation as an ally. Tip number 2, get big-time PR, get news coverage, get buzz going, get in the news. Tip number 3, takes a lot of work to run a crowdfunding campaign. Plan on making 1,000 phone calls, in hundreds of meetings. Tip number 4, engage your top 50 supporters. Ask each of them to get 3 people and hold them accountable. The 5th tip I'd like to talk to you about is the timing of peer pressure. Crowdfunding success is related to applying peer pressure and converting that to action, but not doing it too early and not doing it too late. The right timing is when you have a peak of emotion and you have provided enough information to get the people, engage them in a conversation, and they're totally involved, and at that time you make the strike. Thanks, everybody.
Are you the founder, co-founder?
Hi there, Alex.
Hi, what's your Alex? JoJo, nice to meet you.
So yeah, so I'm going to talk.
Oh, I just happen to have this out of my pocket here. So what do you do? What is this?
It's a profiling site and project management for filmmaking process.
Okay.
So if you're a brand, an agency, or a filmmaker, you're able to use the site, and it's a great way to be able to find teams, pull them together, and then manage your projects through it. So
You know, we definitely need that in Hollywood, let me tell you.
Sure. So let's say, for example, you were looking for a director out in Los Angeles. You can search the site, and it pulls back all these options to be able to pick from. So you have a whole range of DPs, editors, animators who have all been verified and vetted. So you have a whole spectrum of people that are working for Sony, people who made award-winning documentary films as well. So if I click into someone's profile like Sam French, I can see the type of work that he's done as well.
Is this site live right now?
It's live. We've been out around 4 months. There's over 8,000 professionals from 178 countries all across the world.
How many from Los Angeles, do you know?
I think there's over 450 now. So it's obviously like a massive place for film, but there's all these other countries all across the world.
No, I definitely get that. How do you market to the people to jump on your website? Because I haven't even heard of that, and I'm in Los Angeles.
So we've only been out for 4 months now, but it's grown so quickly because the people sign up, they then invite their existing networks, and because the standard's so high, there's that stickiness to it. And then on the other side of it is the project management. So it works in the same way as like a virtual production company, where you're able to manage all of your projects through the site. So you have your dashboard here with the timeline.
That's awesome.
You have your calendar, you can give your team tasks, you can feedback on cuts, you can store all of your files there. And it massively streamlines the whole of the production process. So if you're doing a short film or an advert or like a Hollywood like feature film, you're able to manage everything in a single place.
And then how do you guys monetize? Like,
Sure, so-
are you subscription based or?
It's free to profile. To use the project management, $25 a month for the project manager, and then we do custom packages with the big ad agencies and also brands.
Gotcha. Who came up with the idea?
We had a production company for 12 years, so it was very difficult finding people for a specific job. Very difficult trying to manage lots of projects with different freelancers. So
I totally know that. How we're doing that now in LA is through Craigslist. You know what I mean?
It's a challenge. That you can always find somebody, but there is a perfect team for you out there for your budget and the type of project.
Especially to get vetted, so you vet the people.
Yeah, so everybody has to be verified to go into search. You need to fill out your profile, and you need to have done some professional work.
And where are you guys located out of?
We're of London.
I would have never guessed.
Yeah, exactly. But we're in 178 countries now, and it's growing. So there's only about 6 more countries to go.
That's awesome. I'm going to tell my producer, Danielle, to get on this right away.
Cool,
thanks, Alex. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the time.
Hello, my friends. I'm Professor Hans von Puppet here today to talk about refinancing your mortgage. Did you know interest rates are at an all-time low right now? That's right, they are way down. You know what that means? It means you should consider refinancing your mortgage to a lower rate. Think about all the things you could do with the money you'll save. Other than saving it, of course. A super overpriced haircut, maybe. A diamond-encrusted Mercedes-Benz. An imaginary friend. A Nick Cage pillowcase. The possibilities are literally endless. But seriously, go to www.bankingdoor.com to see how much you can save.
Newsflash! Buying in Manila has never been easier. Find out why thousands of people use iBuy Manila to find their condominiums and homes in the Philippines. Log into our website, select which properties you like, and receive free property reports below fair market value. Now is the time to own before prices increase. Payment plans and mortgage financing also available. Go to ibuymanila.com. That's ibuymanila.com.
Are you struggling to make your mortgage payments? With an FHA-insured reverse program, you absolutely stop making mortgage payments for as long as you live. To qualify, you must 1. Be 62 years of age or older. 2. Have a property that is owner-occupied. 3. Make the payments for insurance and taxes. Easy to qualify with a mortgage-only credit check. Go to www.bankingdoor.com to start putting the money back into your life.
Money Minute, your quick trip to financial well-being. Now here's JoJo and Maricel Quiroz.
Hi, JoJo and Maricel here, your personal financial trainers, ready to give you your weekly money-making exercise. We do all the heavy lifting. All you have to do is flex your money muscle.
Hi everyone, welcome back to KMG Money Minute.
Today we're going to give you some quick tips on how to get pre-approved for that purchase of yours.
Here are 5 tips for you when you're ready to purchase your next dream home. Tip number 1, make sure you get a pre-approval letter first because your realtor is going to love you if you do your homework first. Tip number 2, ask your lender if they have a competitive rate match program. Tip number 3, ask your lender if they have an underwriting approval, which means the money's in the bag. Tip number 4, find out how long the pre-approval letter is good for. Tip number 5, be understanding when your lender asks you for a condition. Help them get you approved.
So my name is Chad Cribbins, founder of a company called Firefly. Our goal is to connect the dots of travel, so we allow you to plan for a trip, get guided content when you're at a destination, capture those moments in what we think is an interesting way, and then relive them later with tangible physical objects like posters and photo books and that sort of thing. So, give you a little tour. So this is us here in New Orleans. As you can see, those are all my Firefly trails. And around here, let's say the other night, when we first got into town, that was our little pub crawl. And then over here was the boys in the morning grabbing some breakfast. So at any point in time, I can capture a particular moment. We've got excellently planned on the team, and they've gone through and curated different cities. So, our team will tell you certain things that will be interesting. So this gallery here, the Roger Gallery, is really interesting. And the more we learn about you, the more we can actually help you explore and understand the city.
All right, can you give us a live demonstration, please?
Yeah, so this is Firefly. We are soft launching here at Collision. We just basically got in the iTunes store on Friday, and we're hoping people love what we got. So here's an example of our little trip here in New Orleans. So as you can see, we get your Firefly trail of all the places you've been. And then as you zoom in, you can capture particular moments. So at this moment, us walking down to the Coliseum. Then we have just some of the bits of architecture that were interesting. And then as you cruise in, we make recommendations such as the Roger Gallery here and why it's a great place to go and check out.
Very interesting. We're going to go ahead and download this app today since it is your soft launch.
Thank you very much.
App.firefly.
Please check it out.
Hi, I just happen to have this handheld here.
Gosh, that's great.
Right?
And it also has
Handheld in a
screen
water.
Fabulous.
Right? Elizabeth, I'm Jojo.
Nice to meet you, Jojo.
Can you tell us, honey, come in here. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do here? Here, I'm going to give this to you so you can...
Oh, how fabulous. Yes, Cinemaker is a multi-camera production studio in your pocket. So basically, we're on the Google Play Store and also on the App Store. We allow people to film from multiple angles and edit essentially with a couple of touches in perfect synchronization. So, you want to do a demo?
Yeah, let's do it.
Be in a video. I know you're not experienced in this. Here, stand in the middle. This is a director device. It's the main device, and these are the assistants. In 3, 2, 1, take it, Jojo.
Okay, so now what?
Do something.
So I'm in the video?
You're in a video right now. We're multiple 3 angles here.
Okay, but what camera am I looking at?
Any one that you want. You can look at one, right? We're gonna get no, any of them are, right? Because
okay. Hi, welcome to Collision 2016. We're here looking at the latest and greatest tech stars of tomorrow.
Yeah, here we go.
And it seems that it's really cool here because this is Cinemaker and it's right up my alley, which is TV.
Here you go. Okay, so we stop it. And now we're going to do a local project and watch this. All the clips sync up simultaneously. Perfect synchronization. That's really the thing that this app does. And then you're going to be able to edit with just a touch on the screen.
Got it. So basically you're going to be editing. I can edit just from my iPad.
I'm going to show you right now. Yep.
That's really cool.
Unfortunately, right now it's only 2 angles.
That's okay. And here you have up to 4 that you could do, right?
Right. Or you can do 3 and an input for sound if you want really great sound. The sound is synchronized perfectly.
Yeah, that's really cool.
All right.
And you could do this with like iPhone or whatever?
You can do it with iPhone. It's in the App Store and also Google Play, any Android device. And here we go. We're going to play back your video.
Okay, so now it's playing.
Yep. Here you are.
That is so cool. And then from here you could edit whatever angle, right?
Yeah, you can upload it directly. Right, so no, well, we've already done that. If you want to edit any angle, you can. You can put it in Final Cut and do that. But for this, really, it's just quick video editing. You can upload it right to Facebook, YouTube, to Twitter, or if you want, you can put it into Final Cut and do fancy stuff with it. But it
That's
really
awesome.
Is such an easy way to make video look more professional. One of the things that we know is that, there's a lot of great cat videos out there, but they don't all look good.
Right.
Now you can make your cat videos look awesome, right? It's great for reporters. It's great for small businesses who are looking, and we have a free plan, one for $9.99 and one for $29.99 for more professionals.
Great. Well, thanks, Elizabeth. I appreciate it, and keep my footage in good health.
Hello, my friends. I'm Professor Hans von Puppet here today to talk about refinancing your mortgage. Did you know interest rates are at an all-time low right now? That's right, they are way down. You know what that means? It means you should consider refinancing your mortgage to a lower rate. Think about all the things you could do with the money you'll save. Other than saving it, of course. A super overpriced haircut, maybe. A diamond-encrusted Mercedes-Benz. An imaginary friend. A Nick Cage pillowcase. The possibilities are literally endless. But seriously, go to www.bankingdoor.com to see how much you can save.
Newsflash! Buying in Manila has never been easier. Find out why thousands of people use iBuy Manila to find their condominiums and homes in the Philippines. Log into our website, select which properties you like, and receive free property reports below fair market value. Now is the time to own before prices increase. Payment plans and mortgage financing also available. Go to ibuymanila.com. That's ibuymanila.com.
Are you struggling to make your mortgage payments? With an FHA-insured reverse program, you absolutely stop making mortgage payments for as long as you live. To qualify, you must 1. Be 62 years of age or older. 2. Have a property that is owner-occupied. 3. Make the payments for insurance and taxes. Easy to qualify with a mortgage-only credit check. Go to www.bankingdoor.com to start putting the money back into your life.
Money Minute, your quick trip to financial well-being. Now here's JoJo and Maricel Quiroz.
Hi, JoJo and Maricel here, your personal financial trainers, ready to give you your weekly money-making exercise. We do all the heavy lifting. All you have to do is flex your money muscle.
Welcome back, Kapuso, to another installment of KMG Money Minute.
Today, we're going to be hearing from an inspiring entrepreneur, Brian McMahon, CEO of Expert Dojo.
I'm going to give you 5 tips on how you should prepare to get started in business today. Tip number 1, get educated. Make sure that you learn everything that you need to know about starting a new business. Tip number 2, get supported. And that means as many peers as you possibly can. Tip number 3, make sure that rather than sit in your room and develop whatever you're going to develop, get out to the real world and you meet people who have their own businesses. Tip number 4 is get expertise. Make sure that the people that you surround yourself with are people who are really experts in their subject matter and that they can guide you all the way through that journey itself. Tip number 5 is get structured and get coordinated. And the most important thing is that you choose help in some way to make sure that you don't take this journey alone. And Brian McMahon from Expert Dojo, wishing you all the best.
Hey, Ben. Nice to meet you. You know, this is an awesome thing that Elizabeth was showing me here, but do you mind, as the founder, taking me through this?
Be glad to, thank you.
Here, I'm going to have you hold the mic. It'll be easier.
Oh, great.
All right. Closer, okay?
So what we've got here is Cinemaker. It's a multi-camera production studio on your smartphone. Basically allows you to very easily synchronize and connect up to 4 smartphones or tablets. We create a peer-to-peer Wi-Fi network. We put the clocks in precision synchronization.
Right.
And
can you show us real quick?
Absolutely. So one of the devices is the director. The other 2 connect as assistants. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and turn the cameras around so we can actually see something here. Now you'll see these 2 devices just connected. It sees the director, and down here it shows we have 2 connected devices. We can turn this around, turn this around. We're just going to start from here.
Okay, perfect.
So from here, the director controls the start and the stop of the recording on all the devices. Okay. We'll hit the start button. You'll see it does a countdown on all the devices. And now we're recording from 3 angles. We're, hey, 1, 2, and 3. Once we're done, we support a couple different workflows. We would stop the recording. We can either transfer it later to our PC and import it into Final Cut Pro, pre-synchronized, or Adobe Premiere. Or we can transfer the HD footage Wi-Fi back to the director for immediate editing on the phone.
Right. How did you come up with this program?
It's a great question. I've been in new media and technology for a long time. Right. We innovated a sync engine on a previous app.
Okay.
And we synchronized music, and we said, hey, video would be real powerful. And by using our sync engine, we're able to enable this very simplified editing process.
Oh, check this out. Come back here.
So now we've got our footage we just shot, and this is a very simplified editing process. We would simply touch on the frame we want our video to start on, choose our audio source, hit play, and then essentially our edit decisions are done by touching right here. So each time
that's pretty bad.
We touch.
Bad in a good way.
Yes, bad meaning good. And you hit the plus mark there, and it stitches together one contiguous video right up here. perfectly in sync, and cutting out, what would be a very complex and time-consuming post-production process.
Wow, very cool. And then what do you guys charge on this?
So it's a subscription model. We have a free version that does 2 cameras in SD resolution. We have an enhanced version for $9.99 a year and a professional version for $29.99 a year.
Right, and so your beta, have you launched yet, or?
We are live in the iOS Apple Store as well as Google Play Store now.
Great, awesome. Well, Ben, thanks so much, and I can't wait to use this. I'm going to use this when I get home.
Jojo, thanks for stopping by.
Bye. Wow, this is such a great tool, especially for a lot of YouTubers or a lot of people that want to make their videos pop to get all the views. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, 1 view or 1 million views. This could be the tipping point. Thanks, guys. We're going to go around some more.